Oh wow, 4 seconds already. Hi guys, Mrs. Chester here, holiday weekend. I'm looking kind of pale, but actually I have an incipient sunburn. I've actually spent 2 whole, excuse the hospital gown look, it's not, 2 whole days without sitting in the office. I had yesterday off and went out and ate and did shopping and things. Went into Nassau County, went west, and then today I stayed home and we had a bit of a barbecue outside. So then I took a nap, and now I got up, and I'm reading Jack Cornfield and a book about some Buddhist thing and meditation and just thinking, and I'm just been letting things come up in my head, just to get them out. And I cast back to class. We have this class war going on now where the working class is, as always, blaming whoever they can for the problem. And I'm remembering that when I went to college, I happened to go on a scholarship, and I was totally outclassed in terms of professionals, and that my roommates and all, their dads were doctors and all, and I was there on a union scholarship, and I never truly fit in. Like, I was so pleased when one Christmas my roommates actually sent me Christmas cards when I was home, but I never really went anywhere with them. And the people I gravitated to were all people on the fringe, as much as anybody on the fringe in an Ivy League quality Catholic school can be. I doubt if I had 3 Catholic friends at all during those years. And then when I came back to my real life post college days, and I live in a very working class town, and I work with working class people, and I just got I don't know if you could see that. We'll see if it comes up on the video. A warning saying that updates are available. I really don't want my updates to be available right now. Anyhow, so where was I? Oh, right. So with the current situation, again, outclassed in that my political education and my liberal view of working class versus elite does not balance with the people around me. And just now I was in the bathroom, and I'm so pleased that I had bought a proper shower. I had the rebath people install me a nice walk-in shower and all that. And I was remembering somebody else at work, a girl we used to lunch with. My friend Joan and I would sit in the lunchroom, and there was this girl who was by herself. She was like a newbie, and she was a really friendly. She was just always smiling. I can't remember her name now, but always smiling. So we'd have lunch with her, just because we happened to be in that canteen at the same time. I remember her saying one time that they were having 2 of their bathrooms redone. And I'm also remembering a friend of mine from work who retired, Lorraine, who was extremely, I guess what you'd call the stereotype of the Long Island Jewish woman. And she retired when she was like over 80. And they bought a place in Florida. They still haven't moved. They're going to do it in their old age. But she also at one point was having 2 of her bathrooms redone. This is a wealth that I think is absolutely fabulous. Multiple toilets in a household, just like multiple cars. Like when I was a kid, we had a car. My father took it to work, and we either walked or we went shopping, when he was home with the car. And my girlfriend, whose dad was a cop, they always had 2, 3, 4 cars around. Her dad drove he actually had Cadillacs. At one point he had the 1959 Cadillac with the humongous Batmobile fins. Not the Batmobile current that we think of, because the Batmobiles from like 64, like the 59 Cadillac he had with the bullet lights in the back. And then later on, I think he switched to a 64 Cadillac. He was a very big man. He kind of had to drive big cars. I remember he would take us out here, me and my girlfriend, to pick strawberries out in Suffolk County, and he would like go to a bar and drop us off, and we'd go pick the strawberries, and then he'd pick us up, and we'd go get a Coke or something in the bar. I also remember he had porno magazines in the trunk. Porno magazines is, I guess, another thing you could ramble on about. My dad hid his porn in the basement in the drawer of his workbench. And, it was very old school stuff, more like the black and white crap you get in the back of men's magazines. And I'm thinking of one brother-in-law I have who actually, okay, I'm not a prudish person, but I don't believe that people should keep copies of Hustler in the bathroom where everybody can see them. I would personally at least put them in a drawer. So I went from class to porn to, it's almost 6 minutes. I never did get my little lecture on Death and the Dentist going. I started to write it down as a story. It's really more like a sketch kind of thing. I still have 2 days of this holiday weekend, so maybe I'll work on that. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about class and how, sometimes people are thrown into environments. And I'm very glad I had the education I did, extremely glad, though I had no idea what a Jesuit was at the time. And I had a roommate from Hyannis, and I didn't know where the hell Hyannis even was. It's just, when you're 16, 17 years old, you really don't know a whole lot. You don't. At least most people don't. Now it's almost 7 minutes. I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to go look on my Facebook and see what's going on this weekend. Talk to you soon.